Good evening again and welcome back to the channel. So I've just had my little luggage bag here at the side, and I've obviously just had a look through at what I've got. So I've got my toiletries in there, I've got my 4-socket plug, extension plug in there, along with the 2-pin adapter. I have got a spare one as well, but that's always in my bag. And obviously I've put my pants and socks in there for when I go. And obviously I've packed another pair of trousers, another t-shirt. I'm obviously going to wear this jacket. I've also got another jacket actually over there. And my coat is down below the loft ladder, which I can't fit in the little bag. Because the thing is, I'll end up wearing it. Because it's going to be cold not only over there, but it's also going to be cold in England as well. Especially with it being in another couple of weeks' time. Because I've got to go from the car park at the airport across to the hotel, so I'm quite happy to wear my coat. I mean, I can pack my scarf and gloves and hat in my hand luggage bag, because I'm not going to need those till I get the other end in Prague. But as long as, because once I'm in Manchester airport, I'm not really going to need my coat on either. So because obviously I'm in the warm, so I can either carry it. But then I could always pack that in my hand luggage bag, because there's bound to be room. I can just squash it in. It's not a problem. But my little case will go off to the plane. In fact, while I'm on the internet now, if I just go on to BBC Weather Prague a minute, I'll just see what the weather's doing. Now, at the moment, it's showing 2 degrees tonight over there. It's given out a little bit of snow on Monday and Tuesday of next week, and it's going up to -4, so that's flipping cold. So if I scroll it across, it only goes up to Monday the 16th, but it's also showing light snow and a gentle breeze. So it's liable to be snowing when I go to Prague, to be honest. If I just turn the camera around, I'll show you the weather forecast there, look. So you can see Monday and Tuesday there next week, it's showing snow. And it's got -4, -3, -2, -3. Bit of sunshine over the weekend. So it's going to be, it's going to be chilly. So I am glad I've got my coat, to be honest. And I've got trainers, which I've got a reasonable grip. So I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. I've got all afternoon on the Tuesday to go down to the old town, and I've looked on Google Maps and it shows that from the hotel where I'm staying to the old town square where the clock is, it will take me about 27 minutes to walk it. So call it half an hour. 30 minutes, something like that. Knowing me, it'll probably take me less than half an hour, because I am quite a fast walker. And even though I'm going to be doing video footage and taking photos, I'm going to be using my trusty selfie stick, which of course becomes the tripod with the remote control on it as well. So I'm going to be using that because it was brilliant in Benidorm to use this, and it'll be perfect on the Charles Bridge to use that. So I'm going to be doing lots of footage. So even doing videos, I'm going to obviously have the phone on landscape mode, not like it is now, and I will obviously be walking with that. But it will still take me about 20-25 minutes to walk down Wenceslas Square as well from the hotel to get to the old town. But I want to go and visit this railway restaurant, which Gavin, who I know from school, because he went 2 years ago, as I said in the last video, I want to go and visit that restaurant. And I also want to visit this ice pub, which is near the Charles Bridge, as well as obviously stand outside the clock, because every hour from 9 o'clock till 11 p.m, 9 o'clock in the morning till 11 p.m, every hour the clock strikes, and obviously the figures on the clock move. You can obviously go into the tower, and even though there'll be queues, it might be quieter to go in there in the evening, because apparently it's open till 8 o'clock at night, so I can go in the evening. It's not a problem, because I'm only bed and breakfast, so I need to have lunch and dinner down the old town or in Prague somewhere anyway. So I'll obviously get my bearings really Tuesday, and I can have a walk across Charles Bridge in the evening on the Tuesday as well, right to the other end, and obviously go near to where the castle is and get the views back across. There will be lots of footage. I can also do a river cruise apparently as well near the bridge, so I might look into doing that as well. And obviously there's a heritage tram that ones have said on YouTube to do. A bit like the Blackpool Heritage Tram, but where you go through the lights. But obviously there's one in Prague, and it goes past all the main attractions. So I'm looking at doing that as well, because it's only a few euros or a few koruna to do. So I'm obviously going to collect my money over the weekend, something like that, early next week. But I want to obviously do as much as I can in the short time I'm there, and obviously go around the souvenir shops as well, of course, and obviously sample the Czech beer, which is like a Pilsner. I obviously want to sample some of the food, and even though I don't get involved with Christmas, obviously I'm not going to escape it because the Christmas markets are on. So even though I don't get involved with the Christmas season myself personally, each to their own, I'm still going to sample the foods. I'm going to sample the drinks. I'm obviously going to look round because I've never been to Prague, so I'm looking forward to going. There's loads of videos on YouTube I've been looking at as well, things to avoid. So I'm looking forward to going. So there'll be lots of footage, so please subscribe at Cosmos25. I'm obviously going to be heading to Manchester Airport after work on the Monday to go to the hotel. I'm going to stop at Sandbach Services, not Knutsford. I'm going to have my meal deal there. I'm going to get another meal deal for the morning. Hopefully have a drink of tea in the room, have a shower, have some sleep, have my meal deal breakfast sandwich in the morning. Obviously go across to the airport, check my bag in, do some footage in the Terminal 2. Because lots of things have changed at Manchester Airport. Plus as well, I will do videos explaining about the security system, because again, I don't know whether you have to take your liquids out or not at Manchester. You probably don't actually. I know Birmingham you definitely don't. East Midlands, they're trialling the new security system. That might be up and running by the time I go in March for the cruise. Manchester I'm not sure about, but I'll be doing plenty of videos and photographs in the airport. So please continue to watch the channel. Ask me any questions you want on any subject. On travel, on airports, on security, on cruises, anything. But this is for the Prague series now. So another couple of weeks and we'll be there in the hotel. So I'll be doing lots of footage. So thank you for watching and good evening.